The Middle East is standing on the edge again. But this time it's not about another round of rockets or retaliation. This time the fear is deeper, it is more serious, and it is far more explosive. Because now the conversation is shifting towards something the world fears the most: nuclear-linked targets. Welcome to TimesXP's War Report, and reports are now suggesting that Iran may have shared highly sensitive information about Israel's strategic location. Not with any friendly nation or global agencies, but allegedly with militant groups that are operating in their region. And this changes everything, because intelligence, when placed in the wrong hands, it can turn into a weapon, and that too far more dangerous than a missile. And at the center of this growing storm is Hezbollah, the very powerful Iran-backed militia based in southern Lebanon. Now, for years, Hezbollah has been seen as one of the most capable non-state military forces in the world. It has thousands of rockets, it has advanced drones, it has deep combat experience from conflicts around the region. And now, the intelligence report suggests that it may be preparing for something much more bigger. The focus of concern is Dimona. Yes, a quiet desert town that rarely makes headlines, but it holds massive strategic importance here. This is where Negev Nuclear Research Center is believed to be located inside Israel. A highly secretive site, heavily guarded, central to Israel's long-assumed nuclear capability. In fact, for decades, Dimona, it has remained untouchable. Almost nobody can defeat it. Now, that's not because of its invisibility, but because attacking it would mean crossing a red line now. But that red line now appears to be under threat. Israeli intelligence agencies are reportedly warning that Hezbollah could be considering targeting sensitive infrastructure, including areas near Dimona. Even if such a strike is not directly on the nuclear facility, any attack on its vicinity, it could send shockwaves across the globe. On the ground, the whole situation is already spiraling. Israeli airstrikes in southern Lebanon, it has intensified sharply, targeting what it says Hezbollah's position. Fighter jets are flying repeated missions, and explosives are becoming everyday reality in border areas. In response, Hezbollah has also increased its rocket and drone activity, keeping northern Israel under constant threat. This is no longer just low-intensity conflict, ladies and gentlemen. It is slowly turning into a sustained military confrontation. What makes this whole situation even more dangerous is the possibility of coordination here. Analysts believe that Hezbollah may not act alone. They are concerned that other Iran-backed militia groups in Syria, Iraq, Yemen, they could also join, opening multiple fronts against Israel. And this kind of multi-front pressure, it could overwhelm the defenses, push the whole conflict into a full-scale regional war. And how can we forget human cost here? Reports indicate that hundreds of people have already been injured in recent strikes, including civilians who are caught near sensitive zones. Hospitals in affected regions, they are under constant pressure, and emergency services are struggling to keep up. Fear is spreading faster than the conflict itself. People are preparing for the worst, stocking the supplies, seeking shelter, bracing for escalation. Now, globally, the concern is growing louder, because once a nuclear-linked location becomes part of an active conflict, well, the risk, it multiplies instantly. Even a small miscalculation, a missile going off course, a misidentified target, it could trigger consequences that nobody can control here. And this is why Dimona, it is not just a local issue, it's an international flashpoint. And also, last, there is psychological angle too. Some experts believe that this could be strategic signaling, basically a way for Iran and its allies to pressurize Israel without actually launching a direct attack on the nuclear facility. But here others warn that in such tense environment, signals can quickly turn into action, and once that happens, ladies and gentlemen, there's no turning back.